ELEX, продолжение, эпизод номер 3. Я поела, надеюсь, будет все лучше. Так, агрим этого мудака. Эй ты, я тут. Чё-то херово агрится.
Get that beast myself.
Да ладно! Как он увернулся-то так, шотенько? Блин, у него комбо это есть, черт. Обычно он не юзал комбо, блин. Тут на грани надо быть. Блин, как же долго этот конец висит.
Put that weapon away. I'll get that beast myself.
Ну нет, ну какого хера? Так. Блин, как мало урона я ему наношу, это вообще жесть какая-то. Эй, тебя Пэт сзади жрет кусок говна. Ты ослеп, что ли? А меня-то чё жрешь, кусок говна тупого? Реально, дэмэджа вообще так мало, вау. Так, чуть побольше. Таким ударом, наверное, будет проще. А, иди сюда. Come on. Блин. Черт, как же я пропустил удар-то так глупо. Купить, наверное, стоит зельку. Да! Ты чё? Мудак. Да ёлы-палы, как же я ошибся-то? Меня настолько тильтануло из-за своей ошибки, которую я даже до конца не осознал, что я так обосрался в конце. Привет, Гостик. Блин, лук так на самом деле такая помойка, я даже без него буду. Бессмысленно. Лучше провести целую комбинацию, нанести много урона, толку куда больше. На расстояние не рассчитал. Да ладно, он достал! Ты серьезно, мудак? Тебе энергии хватило и ренжа. Ладно, это плохо пошло, я лучше перезагрузил заново.
Get that beast myself.
Вау, отразил. Хорошо, начало очень хорошее. Все шансы на победу. Фух, блядь, чуть не проебался. Опять он свою комбинацию на троечку, блядь, хуярит. Да! Да, сука! Ну, ёлы-палы! Что за невезуха? Блин, я отвлекся на чат. Фак. Отключить захват цели. Можно попробовать, на самом деле. Правда, на самом деле, я думаю, буду сосать очень сильно без этого. Не, наверное, не буду. Будет, наверное, сильно непривычно. Хотя... Блин, я даже не от первого лица. От третьего лица без захвата цели, на самом деле, не очень удобно. Давай попробуем. Если не понравится, забью.
I'll get that beast myself.
Да ёлы-палы. Как он меня достал? А хер его знает по волшебству. Ай.
I'll get that beast myself.
Да! Черт. Блин, он один раз все-таки сделал. Черт, не угадал. Не хотел рисковать. I get it. This fucking trash. Так, я должен с него дроп какой-то получить нормальный. Да ладно, где его топор? What the fuck? Серьезно? Арбалет. Блин, а где арбалет? Нахер мне твои стрелы, если Тупо. Где мой шмот? Я, блин, ради чего его бил? Ладно, хер с тобой. Так, как бы мне теперь назад вернуться? Пойду херню убью. Просто так. Да ладно, не добил, черт, ошибка. Ладно. Какой-то дом, может быть, еще.
No, I'm not good enough for that.
О, стрела. Хорошо. Все, по-моему, да. Так. Телепорт. Как они тут работают? Вот так, да.
Wait. One moment.
What now?
Seeing as you're looking to settle down here, you'll be needing to make friends, won't you? So, friend, why don't you head down to the tavern and bring me something back?
What do you want from the tavern?
Beer, water, hops, barley. That touch of genius, nectar of the gods. Oh, now I really need a drink.
Окей. Сбегать за пивом, это примерно то, с чего начинался Kingdom Come. Фига для арбалетов, видим. Ой, для арбалетов, для баллист. Первый дом слева. Блин, я пробежал, честно. Черт, я не знаю, когда ты это писал. Ладно, я вернусь туда заново просто. Кьора. Ну, Кьора мне пока не надо. Мне надо вот сюда. Черт. Упал. Ай, раз хотел перезагружаться.
The outlaw by the gates, he's dead.
You killed him?
Yes. You don't need to worry about him anymore.
So, well, that's good. Thank you from the Berserkers. Having that outlaw hanging around Goliath wasn't good for anyone. Here, take this as thanks. Your work shouldn't be for nothing. No, not now.
Когда мне скидывать это говно? Сам, блин, просит, чтобы скидывали. Так.
Stop using that here. This is no place for technology.
Shut the fuck up. А, это не рабочее, блин. Ну окей.
Gunfast. What news from the fields?
You hear Yora's still looking for volunteers to go up to the converter?
Good luck to him. I don't know anyone who's going to risk that journey in a hurry.
Give me a drink.
What'll it be?
Так, это не то. Кстати, у него тоже, с ним тоже торговать можно. Алло, пиво. Очень липкая штуковина, окей. О, кстати, можно жрать траву, чтобы хилиться, да, понятно, окей, я понял. Я понял. Блин, это еда, короче, восстанавливает ХП.
the seedlings in. I think the next few crops should go well.
Hard work pays off.
You know technology is forbidden by law here.
Так быстрее будет. Чтоб Артфа.
I brought your beer.
Ah, that's what I need.
А, все понял, Дмитрий, давай пока.
And so here's where you give me my reward.
Your reward was getting in through that gate. Be grateful.
Letting people in is your job.
So is keeping people out. I give the word and you'll never get in here.
Блин, у меня не было сейва, по-моему. Хотя у меня был сейв автоматически, можно попробовать.
How about you pay me and give your word?
Are you looking for a fight? Because you've got one.
Ты чё, мудак? Без предупреждения нападать, это вообще...
I brought your...
About your...
How about you pay me?
Are you...
Я вообще ему урона не наношу, да? Видимо, потому что я слишком помойка. Ну ладно, тут нет шансов. Окей, я понял. Ну ладно, 100 опыта лишних тоже никогда не бывает.
I don't want trouble.
Good. I thought you might see sense. And seeing as you played by the rules, I'll put in a word for you with the boss man himself.
Ну еще к тому же, да,
Ragnar,
расскажет.
warlord of the Hooded Crows. You need pledges if you want promotion, and we need reliable people in our clan. Of course, giving you my word would be a pretty big favor. So if I did that, I'd probably need a favor in return. Say, in the form of shards.
I'll pay you for your word.
More than my word, you'll get a glowing testimony that will make you shine like the pilgrim himself. Count on it.
Ну давай попробуйте довериться, хоть ты мне не нравишься. Не, ну тот Буска, я просто урона ему не наношу, настолько большая разница между нами, так что нет смысла вообще. Как ты видишь, я сидел долгое время против очень сложного противника для моего уровня, но типа я с ним его забил. Потому что реально, ну типа как Луицев, как ты пишешь, но здесь просто в принципе невозможно. Нет шансов. Ну, потому что как ты можешь победить врага, если ты не наносишь ему урона? Ха. Так.
Hey, you my backup?
What backup?
Oh, for the love of her. Is no one gonna send me some relief? I need a piss, a sit down, and a different fucking view. How the flying set of syphilitic raptor bags is one man supposed to guard this area alone?
What are seedlings?
What are they? They're world hearts.
What are world hearts?
Heart and soul of the berserkers they are. Maglan's very own mother's tit. Shove one of those in the soil and just watch the land around it grow. All this here was wasteland till the milk of mana came and changed it. You feed a seedling with mana, and when it's mature, a world heart will clean out the ELEX and bring the ground to life.
ELEX poisons the ground?
ELEX poisons everything. But if we plant enough world hearts, we'll make the whole of Maglan green again. Unless those wretched Albs bomb everything flat first.
What is mana?
Magic, isn't it? Magic. But you want to know how it works? You'll have to ask Caldrum or someone. I just see the results.
There's magic out there, and you dig fields. You must feel pretty pathetic.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that.
What's got you so angry?
Angry? Me? I've been ordered to stand here, balls swinging in the wind, with rotboars loose out there. With Albs crawling around in the undergrowth ever since that raider crashed out to the west. Oh yeah, why would I be upset? Because I can't think what I've done to be left here, so I can have my man-jewels gnawed off by a pack of mutant canines. It's like they want this town to be overrun.
There is a guard at the entrance.
Yeah, one. Frightening individual I might be, but I'm not gonna stop a pack of rotboars or a full Alb assault on my own, am I? You know rotboars will eat anything, and I mean anything. I need some damn backup. Alvar was supposed to be guarding the seedling field. But can you see him? No, because that lazy duty-skipping strip of an ass rag has disappeared. You couldn't go and find him, could you? If I'm gonna die, I might as well do it with company.
Did you see the Alb Raider crash?
Sure, I had a ringside seat here. Whoosh, blam, serves the bastard right. Flying around up there, raining shit on other people. Got some of his own shit back from someone.
Весело мне все это слышать.
And did you see who shot the Raider down?
No, someone went foom on the thing, down it went. Whatever happened, happened quick. Goes to show relying on technology is pure madness. Nobody would get me into one of those infernal machines at any rate. Machines are against nature. You see what comes of them when it crashes out of the sky.
Was it a berserker that shot the Raider down?
No, no way. If someone from here had done that, they'd have had a parade, and they'd never have stopped talking about it. No, which does make you wonder who it could have been.
I'll find Alvar.
I was hoping you'd say that. You could start by asking Drogue. He's probably on duty over at the town gate. If anyone knows where Alvar is, it's Drogue. Those two are best buddies.
Why should I help you?
Because you want to be safe. Because you don't want to get close and personal with an Alb or a Rotboar or worse. Because I'm the only guy holding back the whole of hostile Edan myself.
You are right.
Oh, thank the pilgrim's sweet smile. Finally. I knew you looked like a good one.
Ну, если, наверное, сейчас не особо надо.
Another incomer. Are you here to trade, fight, or just add another mouth to the masses? Because unless we get help, I don't know how we're gonna keep feeding the people we've already got here. They are supposed to be able to conjure stuff up with their magic, but can they do that with supplies? Can they magic up the food we need? No, they can't.
Magic up supplies?
Mana, spells, magic it up, whatever you want to call it. Work here might be quite hard, physical labor, but it's supposed to be balanced out with magic. But where is the help that I need? But then, what does magic do for me when I'm hungry? In any case, I won't let myself be deceived. Even if our magic can protect us from what is out there, it is no replacement for a full stomach.
What do you have to trade?
You can take a look at our stock. The selection is more limited than I'd like, but it's what we have. Of course, if we weren't besieged by outlaws, albs, and we're still pen-pushing bureaucrats, I could offer you more.
Are things really that bad in Goliath?
That depends who you ask. I'm sure there are some who don't notice how hard it is for everyone at the bottom of the pile.
It sounds like you have a problem.
Oh, I wish it was only one. But let's start with the Ison clan promising me regular deliveries from the Valley of the Damned, and then failing to get them for me. It's time Master Thorald returned from his retreat to put this right. But like everyone else, it seems like he has plans greater than, say, making sure everyone gets fed. If we don't get that food, we'll be living on hope and fresh air. Then, why should you care if our warlords don't?
Can I help?
You? Well, not one to turn down that sort of offer. My only motive is to keep people fed. If I'm going to achieve that, I need someone to talk to Angrim. I need someone to persuade him how serious the situation is. These warriors seem to think that fighting is the only thing that matters.
Удобно, сразу два квеста к одному типу.
Can you tell Angrim that's how bad it is? That if we don't start getting boxes of supplies, then the only thing he'll have to eat is boxes.
Where can I find this Master Thorald?
The pilgrim has been gone for so long, I'm not sure anyone knows where he is. He announced that he needed to go into retreat for some higher purpose, and that was it. You left. All we know is that his leaving had something to do with ELEX and mana. But what exactly, I don't think anyone knows.
It sounds like these supply problems are getting you down.
No guards for escorting the supplies here or to distribute them afterwards. Outlaws and clerics stealing some of what we do send.
Yes, it's not just you. I had my armor stolen by an outlaw.
Outlaws. The one thing you can trust them to do is to steal things.
And do you know where they take the things they've stolen?
Well, if they're true outlaws, there is only one place they'll take them. Straight to Tavar and a share of the profit.
Interesting to know. I will speak to Angrim for you.
Thank you. My hunters are doing their best. But we can't get by without those food supplies from the valley.
Teach me something.
Of course.
Окей. Она по характеру, я понял. Капец, нужны характеристики высокие. Что такое боевое умение? А, вот, харизму увеличивают еще. Вот это, наверное. Капец дорого все. По 40 там. Спутников. Тут будут спутники, да? Окей, пока в любом случае.
Can we trade?
Look around. Tell me what you need.
Лол, у меня настолько помойка, что даже обычный топорик лучше. А я все равно не могу водить, правда. И долго не смогу, кстати. Но особо, если честно, не хочется что-то покупать. Не вижу смысла. Это, конечно, дешево. Всего... А нет, тут не дешево, нифига, вот стоимости. Ну да, но того не стоит. Разница слишком незначительная. Это +1 к ветке боя. А, окей, я понял. Так, ну окей, я крайне нашел одного мастера. Уже неплохо. Хотя поспать можно, я посплю, пожалуй. Подлечиться надо. Я так понимаю, тут время-то не важно.
Damn technology! Take it to the pit!
Wisdom guide you.
What is wrong now?
Leave your hands where I can see them.
Так, где мне этого мастера? Как, где этот на А, чувак? Может быть...
All technology must be consigned to the past. Take it to the pit.
А, нет, это Ангрим и Альвар. Окей, это разные челики. Давай сначала этого поищу. А, вот он вообще где-то тут. Окей, ну давай сбегаем.
That technology will get you into trouble here.
Сюда. Нет, какой-то дурак, ну.
So, you decided to stick around.
Well, I've been given a
Может быть,
job
он
by
что сделает.
Warlord Ragnar that I think might suit you, if you want to stay around for longer.
Так.
Tell me about the job.
Well, the task I have on offer should profit you, and though it's not the best way to sell our community to you, it should demonstrate that we're open about things here. You see, there was a murder committed just outside Goliad a few months ago. A rather dedicated berserker named Ascor was killed. There's been an investigation, but no definitive answers as to why he was killed. So, Ragnar wants me to follow up and find the murderer.
And what can I do?
Well, I'm having trouble getting answers from people. Maybe an outsider will have more success getting them to open up. Would you talk to the suspects and see what they have to say?
Блин, я без харизмы, правда.
Tell me about the victim.
His name was Askor. He was a warrior, newly promoted from cultivator. Ragnar had high hopes for him, but Askor wasn't popular. He went missing around Mana's Eve 3 months ago. No one knew where he'd gone, and it wasn't like he had many shards to up and disappear with. Then one of Ragnar's patrols found Askor's body rotten up in the forest. It looks like he was stabbed several times with a sword. Whoever did it was strong enough to overcome him, but clumsy. They didn't find anything on Askor to point to who might be the murderer.
And you think I can find the killer?
You're a stranger here. That means you might see things I won't.
What kind of logic is that?
Это
To be honest,
нормально.
I think this is a dead-end job. But Ragnar, against all the evidence, seems to think it was a berserker that killed Askor, and he wants answers. Me, I think it's a wild goose chase. None of Ragnar's questioning has thrown up any proof a berserker was involved in this, so chances are it was an alb, an outlaw, or a reaver. But if a warlord has an itch to scratch, then that means we have to go and scratch it. So let's cross all these suspects off the list and give them some closure.
Is this why you brought me to Goliath? To do your dirty work?
I brought you to Goliath to give you a chance. And this is a way to earn it by getting a warlord on your side.
Does Ragnar think a berserker murdered Askor?
Askor was killed with a sword, and there aren't too many people who use swords outside of Edan.
Ну да.
But if Ragnar's right, then it must be someone who was outside the walls at the time of the crime. So, Ragnar drew up a list of 5 suspects. No idea why these 5 exactly, but Ragnar will have his reasons.
I'll find the murderer.
Ragnar wants answers. He seems determined to find out what happened. Myself, I don't know if we'll ever know what happened. But if we can eliminate these 5 suspects, he might let this go. And who knows? Maybe one of them did do it, and you'll get the proof.
Will the suspects talk to me?
Tell them you're investigating on Ragnar's orders. They'll answer your questions. Let me know if you need help. Remember, my sword belongs to you.
Who are the suspects?
A group of people who were out there in the forest at the time of the murder. First on the list is Baron. He's a guard. Well, he's supposed to be a guard. As far as I know, he doesn't have an alibi. But I think the only real reason he's on the list is because he knew Askor when he was younger. Then there's Thorgal. He's in charge of a world heart in Abessa. I have no idea why Ragnar would put him on the list. Maybe just to be complete. Third is Garen, a hunter. He was reliable, but he seems to have lost heart in himself. There's something troubling him. Last are Irdor and Rock. Rock I can't get a handle on. There's something he's not happy about. Irdor is still wet behind the ears. Bit of a whiner, but seems to care about his job. They were all outside Goliath at the time of the murder.
What do you want me to ask them?
Where they were 3 months ago around Mana's Eve when the crime was committed. What they thought of Askor. I doubt you'll get a confession. I doubt any of them did it, but you'll get a sense of the men, and then you can report back to me so we can close the case.
Where can I find them?
They're all still out there. Track them down, then report back to me when you've discovered something.
Do you think we make a good team, Duras?
We're a team. I'm ready if you are.
Welcome, incomer. I hope you are being treated well. Goliath has always opened its doors to those who need shelter. But these are hard times, and war grows suspicions. As for me, I think the free people should work together in this war with the elves.
Will I have trouble here?
It will mostly be talk. People gossip about incomers. If you want the people here to trust you, then help them. Once they do, they will open their doors to you. You will have a place to stay, a chance to become one of us, and they will likely reward you for your trouble. We Berserkers believe in second chances. It's your choice whether you take that chance or not.
Who are you?
I am Cormag.
Надо воин, да?
The Hammer Clan.
А, нет,
Each of
маг.
the clans has its own calling, and ours is magic. A
Мы
gift
уже
given
даже
to us
говорили
in our
про
time of
него.
need. Proof that this planet needed a guardian, and that it chose us. We can channel power through our bodies and battle the machines of the clerics. The power mana gives us seems limitless. And yet, it seems so normal now, doesn't it? It's hard to remember that magic is only a generation old. We have only just started our study of it. And the Hammer Clan has made that study our purpose.
Самый нормальный, да? Дани в целом вообще... Пойдет.
What do you think about your laws?
Our laws bind us. They tell us who we are. How we interpret them, that is where we can do better. Death and exile shouldn't be the only sentences. There should be reward in repentance. Leniency could save us valuable people.
You think other berserkers are too harsh?
Dedicated, not harsh. And sometimes dedication can blind us to other ways of thinking. Just imagine, if we berserkers could enhance the cleric's energy weapons, or the outlaws' explosives with the power of mana, who could stop us then? Now, Angram would say that giving into technology would destroy us. But I wonder whether holding on to the laws too tightly would do the same. After all, there were those who tried to stop using magic. They said it was against nature. Now magic is all that defends it. Whatever my thoughts, the laws we have now are the ones we must follow.
Are there problems between the clans?
Give any group a name and they'll use it as a cause for argument with others. But, while there are always differences, we are all berserkers. Anyone who forgets that needs a swift reminder of their true allegiance.
You have traitors here?
Not traitors. Troublemakers. People whose mouths move faster
Не
than their
провокаторы,
minds.
скорее просто проблемные
You think we
ребята.
should use the law to silence anyone who thinks differently? I say they need to be convinced that our cause is best served if we work together. I've been saying that over and over, but it seems some people have stopped listening.
Maybe they would listen to me.
Perhaps. You could do me a favor and talk to Elder. He's been speaking out against the Ison clan, but I'm not sure of the reason behind his anger. You will find him living with the other cultivators down in the cultivator house. I'd be grateful if you can find out the reason he's upset before this bad feeling escalates into something else.
Кто предатель? Ты о чем вообще, гостик?
Can I do something for you?
What are you looking for?
А просто зашел почекать. Ну что сразу?
Did you lose something?
You know technology is forbidden by law here.
Забанил, блин. О, телепорт, отлично. Хорошо, то я думал, неужели каждый раз придется пробегать этот кусок большой. А фиолетовый это кто? Не очень понятно. А, блин, я же не посмотрел, как чего ты там учитель. Написано вообще боевых искусств.
Teach me something.
Sure.
Да, реально бой. Отлично. Так, мне нужна сила. В следующий раз силу докачаю. Отлично. О, торговый. Что? Что это было? Чего не сагрились так безумно?
Stay alert out there. What goods have you got?
Understood.
Понятно, у меня оружие тут побольше. Ну, для этого всего характеристики нормальные нужны в любом случае. А щитом можно блокировать нормальные удары? Или тоже нужно парировать? Я их одевать сейчас не могу, так что нет смысла. Тут нужна большая стойкость и сила. У меня таких нету еще, но... Типа, в целом они имеют смысл, да? А то это парирование меня доведет. Бесполезная фигня. Рассчитывать на него почти нет смысла. Потому что здесь очень не совсем понятно, когда нужно его нажимать. В Final Fantasy, например, с этим проблем не было, несмотря на то, что там скорость боя выше намного. Так, ну стрелы хотя бы теперь у меня есть. Правда, стрелять я все равно не особо умею, ну ладно. Так, теперь надо челика найти, которого я искал. Может быть, вот этот и он. Нет, это Труженик. Хакон. Нет, у меня Хакон... Ну, я подойду к тебе, Хакон, конечно.
You have a problem with outsiders?
Can you think of one problem on Magellan that isn't down to outsiders? The clerics gave us the Alps. The Alps come here building their filthy converters. They foul our soil, kill our people. The only thing stopping these bastards killing every last one of the free people are the hooded crows.
Sounds like you really hate the Alps.
They won't stop until everyone is dead. It's always us berserkers who are taking losses. 10 hooded crows on the last patrol alone.
Видимо, главный по воинам.
Now I'm asked to make up my ranks with outsiders.
Why do you hate the Alps so much?
They take so much ELEX, they've lost all their emotion. They're like machines. Killing machines. How messed up must you be to decide to do that? And how do they get the ELEX they're so pumped up on? They tear it from the ground. They take plants, animals, and people, and feed them into their
Ну, то есть как какая-то живая энергия.
Every mutant stands against nature.
So you don't trust anyone?
Our founding fathers knew well that you have to be really careful who you trust. They taught us we cannot give in to the temptation that awaits us outside our walls. And they did well. In the end, they were the first to see the deviant nature of technology. No one who has seen a mutant with their own eyes can deny that.
It almost sounds like you envy the Alb's power.
A fully trained Alb commander, even an Elexitor, they may be powerful, but true power is only found in the will to win and the fighting spirit. Have you got them? A fighting spirit, a will to win.
What if I did, and I took ELEX as well?
Then you would be just another henchman. A soulless puppet for their cause. Is that what you want? To destroy Magellan as you destroy your soul? A strong sword. Our very effective combat magic. And a strong will. Those will save the world. They will stop the Albs.
You want to kill Albs?
I want to exterminate them. And every man, woman, and child on this planet should want to do the same. What about you? Are you ready to go and hunt some Albs?
Tell me the mission.
Very well. The Albs have been scouting ruins to the west of here. It could be they're searching for resources, but it could be they're scouting our patrol routes. Or looking for somewhere to set up a base they can use to launch an attack on Goliath. Whatever they're doing, those Albs have had a free run of things for too long. I need someone to head out there and kill them.
Where are these ruins?
To the west, in the Valley of the Damned. The Albs have been spotted in some abandoned ruins out there. It could be they've made those ruins their base, and are sending out patrols across the area from there. We've had reports of Albs on the roads around there, and out along the river by the World Heart.
Teach me something.
Yes.
Так, он по выживанию. О, кстати, тут совсем немного надо. Всего 5 интеллекта. И денег мало. Нифига себе. Телепортов и сразу. Удобно. О, кстати, вот выносливость прям очень важно увеличивать в этой игре. Я понял, Артф, я не собирался пока. Просто взял задание, раз что ты подошел к нему.
Don't think you can steal anything here.
Ничего не стилил. Ничего не стилил, ты ничего не видел. Так, мне сюда. Стоп, нет. А, блин, сюда. Нет, все правильно. Пещерная птица. Ёба важная птица. Сидит тут такой.
Another one? I swear if security had been this lax in the days of Eric Eisenfaust, we'd all be clerics. What are you seeking here, stranger? Safety? A new start? Meaning? All those things can be offered to those who accept our laws.
Who are you?
My name is Angram. It is my duty, along with the other warlords, to ensure the laws are kept and the Berserker way preserved. We offer protection to those from outside who understand that Edan is working to help Magalan. Stick to the laws, respect our ways, and you will find Goliath welcoming. Break the laws, show contempt, and punishment will follow. You will have a fair chance here if you understand that.
Tell me more about these laws.
Steal, lie, cheat, kill, and justice will be swift. But our laws are more than that. Berserker laws tell us who we are. Millions died when the comet hit. Our whole species was headed for extinction. And you've seen it out there. People are doing their best to finish that job. War, chaos, ELEX technology. What chances have they given us? Nature. Rebuilding what was lost. That's the only way we can survive. Berserker laws were created to help us achieve that.
What are the Berserker laws?
They were laid down by Amrek, who founded the Berserkers. They put people before war, before machines. The only thing above us is law. So says the first article that forbids anyone from preaching of gods or machines. The second law says pure ELEX is a curse on Magalan. All pure ELEX and technology made from it is forbidden and must be placed in the pit. Our third law states that world hearts are sacred. No damage can be done to them or their seedlings. The fourth law says mana must be preserved. Nature can purify ELEX. This has given us the gift of magic, and we must use it sparingly. The fifth law states all free people are equal. All must be given protection when it is asked for. All may repent their ways and join the Berserkers. Now, as a warlord, it is my job to keep the laws in the Pilgrim's name. So, I welcome you, incomer.
What happens when the law is broken?
The warlords will hear evidence and pronounce sentence. Trade without a license, steal or cheat, and exile will follow. Break one of the 5 laws, and justice may be harsher. Our laws preserve us, and so we must preserve the law.
Who are the Berserkers?
They're everyone you've seen in this town, and anyone beyond who believes this world can be saved. Do you want to believe that? That there's a hope? We don't need gods or machines. That forest out there, that grew from wasteland in just 200 years. From seed to tree, we are a new beginning for all.
Не так мало.
What do you think about the clerics or the Alps?
What are we supposed to think? They're steeped in blood and governed by superstition. The clerics speak of God, but they worship their machines. And never forget that their blessed religion gave birth to the Alps. ELEX corrupts all it touches. Whatever you think of the outlaws, they make no excuses for their behavior. They are out for themselves, but they believe in mankind.
Can't you use technology to help nature?
Technology is an addiction. First one machine, then another and another. It is better to live
это
without
так
the
себе
temptation.
подход.
It's persuading the weak-minded of that. We might know technology is a weakness, but its draw is pulling in recruits. Even now, I know there is someone here in Goliath spreading the lie of the machine. They are preaching that technology
Который ко мне
will be our
подходил,
salvation.
видимо.
This damned cleric must be found and stopped.
About the cleric. I can find whoever is preaching here.
You can you? What makes you think you can succeed?
I know who's preaching for the clerics.
Are you certain? I don't want to go making false accusations.
I've met him, spoken to him.
What miserable drones and traitors have I given shelter to that they will let this cleric live? He knows our laws, and the penalty for spreading false religion is death. Carry out that sentence. Kill that cleric.
Cinda sent me.
Cinda? Is there another problem with food supplies?
She hasn't received the resupply she needs, and nobody seems to know when she will.
Didn't Jorah sort this out? Or has his failure to fix things become my problem?
What does Jorah have to do with this?
Jorah was supposed to have sorted this out. Once more, it comes back to me to resolve this directly. Then, there won't be any more escorts for the deliveries. The last group I sent were killed by a troll.
Oh.
We haven't more men to lose that way.
A troll killed your men?
Good men. I've fought beside some of them. Being eaten alive was not the fate they deserved. I'll not send more men to their deaths. We have scant enough as it is. Cinda will have to deal with this problem herself. Tell her it is time she called on one of the other clans for help. The Ison clan will no longer risk lives for fish and meat.
I was told there was work here.
If you have taken our laws to heart, then yes, there is something you can help me with.
I agree to follow the laws.
Visit Jorah at the pit. All the captured weaponry from the last Alb attack has been stored there. Bring me one of the ELEX weapons.
I'll get you the weapon.
Follow the law and do service. Those are the only ways you will earn my trust. Speak to Jorah if you have any more questions. Now go. Heed the laws.
О, все, окей. Так, с этим разобрались.
What are you doing with that damn technology?
Да уж, нахапал квестов. Ладно, давай по очереди. Давай сбегаем сначала. Ну не, это далеко. Где-то чуть поближе должно быть. А чё такое? Не очень понял, ну ладно. Что-то квест висит. Так, ладно, это все неинтересно. Ладно, пойду сюда тогда.
Welcome to the Mana Shrine. Have you been sent here with a task? Or are you here in search of a healer? Speak now. Or have you taken a vow of silence?
И такое есть. Ой, блин, я ж забыл. Эта запись затягивается немножко. Бегаем, разговариваем, в основном выполняем квесты местные. Пойдем сейчас дальше. Конец записи.